Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Last episode, Maverick almost completed the last dungeon, the Ancient Tomb, and now he's just heading back to get the boss key and then fight the final boss. Another unique boss. Let's put the last tablet in this section here. That opens the way forward. I'm just going to head down to get the boss key. I could have got it earlier, but I forgot to grab it. Just want to show off this way real quick. This leads back to where that minecart was. Yep, so you didn't miss anything there. Destroy the pots in the upper right and upper left corner here, so I can say I destroyed all the pots. Now just head down here, push this block out of the way, use our switch hook to get to the other side, and then I was dumb and did it again. Like, what was I doing? But I can switch it back, go get the boss key, and now I can head to the boss room, which is basically right to the south there of where the boss key was. We'll see, we'll basically end up in the room where we just got the boss key, but on the lower level. So there we are. Now we just have one more little puzzle to solve before. And you see we got bombs, scent seeds, ember seeds. Kind of a good indication of what we're going to have to do. So we have to destroy this block with a sword. Then we have to use bombs. Then we have to use our seed shooter. And then finally we have to use our power glove that we just got. And that opens the way to the boss. And that is the way that we have to fight the boss with those items in that particular order. So the first one, we're going to have to use the sword. So we're just going to get it right in the middle here. Just swing your sword. And he basically shoots his hands out at you. And yeah, you tap the hands back. Like I said, if you're right in the middle there, you'll hit the hands back to him really easily. So next, we have to use the bombs, just like we've done the outside. And he'll move around, and he'll open up his hands, and you have to throw a bomb in between his hands, and then his hands close on the bomb, and that sets the bomb off, and that damages him. Just gotta keep running around. Pegasies help a little bit and get you moving around him, because he's trying to kind of falls around you. So you want to get him, lure him to the top, then lure him to. Then when he opens his hands there, then you get to the bomb on him. Now we need the seed shooter. Seed shooter with scent seeds. And if we try to hit him in the front, he closes shields. So basically we're just going to ricochet a scent seed off the wall. If you stand up in the upper right corner, you can shoot him back there because it'll go behind his shield and hit him. But it's kind of tough to do that, so I just find it easier to just bank off the back wall. And now for the last part, we need to use the power glove. And he basically throws out one of his hands, one of the iron balls. And if you get him in a good loop here, you can, no, I'm not in a good loop here. But if you get it perfect timing, you can grab one, pull it back, and then before he lets the other one out, you can hit him with it. I kind of got it right here. Donk. So yeah, before he manages to hit you, you can hit him back and basically just stun lock him there. And that is the last guardian. And here comes the last essence. All we have now is to fight Veran. But like I said, we're going for 100%, so there's a few things you gotta do here. The eternal light of this heavenly body acts as guide to the other essences, the falling star. Just like Data had to in Oracle of Seasons, Maverick here is going to have to go back to the Maku Tree and get Maku Seed, and that'll dispel the illusion in Veran's tower, the Black Tower. Congratulations, Maverick. You gathered all the essences. Maku chooses us to visit her when we grow up, but I guess it's when she actually grows up. Before we go visit her, we're gonna use our power glove to get a few rings, 2 rings actually. Pick up this blue statue, and we get this ring. That is the blue ring, which doubles our defense. It makes all those other rings obsolete. The ones that, you know, take half damage from traps, half damage from beams, half damage from rocks. Because the blue ring just gives you half damage from everything. And then we can get a random ring in the present. We blew up that one hole in the wall there. And there was a whole bunch of those blue statues. Well, now we have the power glove. We can lift them up. And we'll find a ring in the one in the upper left there. I was going to pick them all up anyway. As you see, I got 23 Gasha seeds. I will be farming Gasha plants. And I'll show you how I do that. We obviously want to farm the Gasha tree to the south of the Toge statue in the past, because that's the one that gives us level 5, up to level 5 rings. So there's some level 4 and level 5 rings that I need to get. So I'll be going after them. And I also need to get some more level 1 rings. But I will list them all in the description. And those ones I can just get off Maple. I'll also have to be farming Maple a little bit, because as you can see, I'm still missing that one piece of heart that Maple drops. She did drop it a while ago, but I wasn't able to reach it back in Symmetry City. So now it's just a matter of farming the Gasha seeds, and then farming Maple. Maverick, you've collected all 8 essences of time, and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Naru, Oracle of Ages, and my Maku seed can only be used by a hero who knows the power of the essences of time. The hero who knows the essences of time sees unwavering truth across time and space. If you can do this, Maverick, you can stop Veran. Take this. Oh, we get the Mako seed. We got a huge Mako seed. This should penetrate evil forces. What a waste, you're too late. It's the Twin Rover. Give up, Maverick. Don't you know all your efforts are for naught? Well, Data stopped you over in a holodrome. We are the Garuda Witches, Twin Rover. This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark lights will begin soon. Remember our name, as if it were sorrow. The name of Twin Rover. Oh ho 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 ho. For some reason, Maverick sees Twin Rover. Who thought the terrible, Gerudo rich Twin Rover would appear? What could her plan be? If for some reason I would change her face, the Maku Tree's face changes to happiness, even though she says, I'm full of sorrow and the world is full of doom. You must stop Queen Abby at the Black Tower and cast down Veran, please. Yeah, they should have kept that frowny face there a little bit longer. We have a whole bunch of Gasha seeds to plant. Spoiler, it's not going to be enough. I'll basically get all the rings I need except for one. Well, here's another Gasha seed that we can get now. And this is also a good place where we can farm and fill up all the seeds that we need. So one of these things has mystery seeds and set seeds. Another one just has ember seeds, and then the final one has the Pegasus seeds and the Gale seeds. So basically, you'll be able to fill up our seed bag for the most part. Obviously, Gale seeds are going to be useful for teleporting around when we're doing the maple farming and the Gasha seed farming. And the scent seeds will actually be useful. I'll show that off when I'm farming the Gasha tree. Now, if you have the maple ring, you can also go back to Vasu's and grab the maple ring. I have the maple ring, but I didn't grab it. I do grab them when I do some farming, but I don't grab it right here. Right now, I have the Gasha seed ring equipped. And that means that I only have to defeat 20 enemies to have the Gasha plant mature and get a ring. And I'll be doing mainly that, and then off screen I'll do the maple farming. But I'll show you how I do the maple farming. I already mentioned it in a previous episode, but I will still show it off here. So I could just warp to Crescent Isle, But I forgot that there's 2 little screens that I need to get yet. We got another Maple encounter here. Let's see if she drops the heart. No, she doesn't, so... Oh well. We'll get it eventually. Like I said, it's just a matter of time. So if you have the Maple Ring, you can cut that time in half. Normally, Maple appears every 30 enemies you defeat. With the Maple Ring, it's only 15. Likewise, the Gasha Tree appears every 40 enemies. It matures at 20 enemies, and then bears a seed at 40 enemies. So yeah, we can, unless you're doing a linked game, you can't get that 1 square on the map. You can get it in the linked game, though, when you go into the Sea of Storms in the present. In a regular game, it's just you get it from the past. And now we're going back to the past. We're going to farm this Gasha tree up here. Like I said, this can give us level 3, 4, and 5 rings. Like I said, we need a bunch of 3 and 4. So I'm just going to leave the screen here real quick. As you can see, I got the Gasha ring equipped. The screen here. I'm going to get the scent seeds out. And I can leave the screen just by swimming under the water. So when I swim under the water, that resets all the enemies here. There's 3. 3 of 20. I come back up. Actually, I press the button again. I come back up. There's 4. And I can throw a scent seed. And when the enemies, at least when this tree is small, you can throw the scent seed down and hit them with a sword there. The enemies will basically walk toward the scent seed, or you can hit them with your sword. You don't have to basically wait for them. They'll actually come down to the ledge. And as you can see, the tree has already matured, so it's a little tougher now to hit the enemy on the other side if it appears. But yeah, going like this, it's be really quick to basically farm the Gasha tree. No use waiting for that guy to come down. It's always going to appear on the ledge to the right. See, that scent seed will pull the lever and the Octorok down. You can hit him with your sword, finish him off. And they appeared on the bad side. See, they get a little hung up there on the left side. But even if they do get hung up, it's real quick to just swim down, hop back up, and before you know it, you'll have a mature Gasha seed. There we go. Collect it. Get another ring. I will do it one more time real quick just to show. And like I said, I will just keep doing this off screen. I end up actually getting all the rings I need except for 1. The only ring that I don't get is the level 2 boomerang ring. That would not help me, of course, in this playthrough anyway, because I don't have the level 2 boomerang. You don't get that. You only get it in seasons. And because I have all the other rings that I can gather, I won't need to do ring farming in seasons. I'll only have to get the natural rings that you get from like dungeons and side quests. And so all the Gasha seeds I can get there, I can just save for the Tong rooms, where you can farm level 5 rings over in that game in seasons. So yeah, all the Gasha seeds will just be saved for that, and I'll have so many Gasha seeds that it should be easy to get that level 5 ring from there. Because I'll still need to get, a heart piece from there. That has to come from a level 4 tree. Go hit that too. So we're almost done here. There we go. We got another nut. Yeah, we got a lousy potion. Oh well. But yeah, that's basically how I would farm. As you can see, it doesn't take too long to farm a Gasha tree with the Gasha ring. And now I'll finish off the episode just by showing off the quick maple farming. Like I said, if you have the maple ring, you can equip that and basically do it twice as fast. But even if you're doing it just without the maple ring, you're going to see that it's very quick. we're gonna head back to the New and Highlands, south of Symmetry City, and to the west of the Lionel City. We'll get another Maple encounter over here. Bad thing about Maple encounters here in the city, this is where Maple dropped the heart container. But there's so much stuff in the way here that things can fall to places where you can't reach them. So, luckily we'll be farming Maple. It's wide open, so we won't have that much problem. And I will show off actually getting the heart container piece. No, just defeat enemies as you're going over there. So we need 30 to have Maple appear, 15 if we had that Maple ring. I do have the Maple ring, but I just didn't feel like going back to Vasu's to grab it. But when I actually do the regular farming, I do end up grabbing it. Like I said, it doubles the speed that I can do the farming at. But even with that Maple ring, it just takes me quite a while to end up getting the heart container. But yeah, we're going into that one screen where the two Moblins, two Tick-Tites are. And then from that screen we go north one, and then west one, and we defeat 10 enemies in those 3 screens. Warp back to the past, defeat another 10 enemies, and we got a Maple encounter. Just keep going back and forth like that, and before you know it, you'll be running into Maple a whole bunch of times. So we'll just show it off here real quick. I don't have the Maple ring here, but that's ring 16. These enemies here. These enemies here. And every time we warp from the past to the present, or the present to the past, the enemies will respawn. Normally enemies don't respawn until after you've walked through so many certain screens. So it takes a while for enemies to reset. One thing I noticed is this game doesn't have as many good farming places as Oracle of Seasons. Oracle of Seasons had that really nice, where the lights never stop spawning. That was a great place to farm Maple. Much faster than this, even though this is like the fastest way to do it. And we just warp back to the present now, and you'll see that all the enemies are back. And we can take them out and get a Maple encounter. Here we go, here's Maple. We'll always end up meeting Maple on this screen. She can't appear on the other 2 screens. And like I said, this one is a nice screen because, as you can see, it's very wide open. Hey, we got another Gasha seed. Use that to plant. Maple goes, I think her priority is rings, Gasha seeds, potions. Well, the heart container is always the first, so. Speaking of heart containers, I'll show off the one who will actually finally get it. Here comes Maple. Boom, there's the heart container. And she dropped the ring, too. You obviously go for the heart container because it's the most valuable. And with that, we have filled up our life bar. And that'll basically do it for this episode. I will meet you back in Vasu's Jeweler for the next episode. And I'll show off all the rings that I have. All the rings that you can get in a non-linked game. So take care, have a good one, see you then. Bye.